OK Sports and the PGA Tour, proud to bring you the season-long race for the FedEx Cup.
Today's coverage of the Zurich Classic of New Orleans is about to start. I'm Luke Elvey alongside Rich Beam in the booth, and it's a hello to Henny Koyak down on the course following our featured group.
Hi Luke and Rich, looking forward to following these two players again as they reignite their rivalry. I have a feeling we'll be in for some more exciting golf as these two battle it out.
Yes, what lessons have they learned in defeat? If you learn lessons in defeat and can turn it into a victory, well, you never lost, did you? TPC Louisiana is a very interesting golf course made on some pretty flat land, Rich.
Absolutely, and this hole shows you exactly what to expect. Second shot to a very tiny green. Tiny greens dotting this entire layout. Hit one close here, and you can expect to make a birdie.
This one's going right at the pin here. A wonderful shot and a chance for birdie here on the first.
Yeah, this is looking nice.
That's a lovely putt to make for birdie. Take some pride in that one.
And that should calm whatever nerves this player has. Nice opening hole.
Currently 1 under for the day. Rich, if you missed a birdie opportunity at the first, you've certainly got one here at the second.
Yeah, it's par 5. It's pretty much just straight away. You got to avoid those bunkers down the left-hand side. For those players laying up, you got to lay it up shy of the big bunker down the right-hand side. This green sits ever so slightly above the fairway, and again, they're just not that big of targets. It really is a cool golf course designed by Pete Dye.
Playing from around 240 yards. Seems to have chosen the 3-wood.
Oh, they look like they're taking this on in 2.
That's an absolute ripper. What a shot.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's got some work to do, but he's only 1 back from his rival.
This is their 5th shot.
What's in front of them, Henny, with this putt?
All right, down the hill here, got to be gentle.
Well, that's a nice line. That was a gallant attempt. Just 3 feet to the cup.
This for back-to-back birdies.
Some momentum being built now. That's back-to-back birdies.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row.
Currently 2 under for the day.
Moving up the leaderboard. I like it.
The third hole is a long par 3 measuring 230 yards.
Be careful of the wind here. You can't always feel it as those trees on the left sometimes block it out. Missing it right is an obvious no-no, but missing it left is no guaranteed of an up and down either. The green slopes away pretty severely over there.
Oh, that was so close to going in.
Now, Bubba's got nothing but respect for an approach shot like that. He really flushed that one.
Oh, this will be good for the momentum. Let's make this birdie putt.
Now that's how you roll the rock.
Was on a good line. 3 feet to go here to the hole. Well holed. Let's move on. Currently a couple under for the event. TPC Louisiana might be known as a birdie fest. However, you're going to find plenty of challenges, including the par 4 fourth.
How can bunkers that are so minuscule be so agonizing? That's exactly what these are down the left-hand side of the fourth hole. You avoid those, and you get a good look at the green for your second shot that gently works away from the player. That dog will hunt.
And what are we looking at here, Henny?
I'd say he's about 165 from this flag. Launched that one into space. Wow.
Looks to have chosen the 7-iron.
All right, we're going with an extra club here.
A sensational shot and a chance for a birdie here on the fourth. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's just coming off a drop shot on that last hole.
Well, good looking shot here. That's headed towards the green. Magical shot.
Gotta say, I can't see them not making birdie here, Luke.
Job done. Let's head to the next. And with that, he'll move to 3 under par. Well, that's certainly a step in the right direction. Keep it going. Rich, the fifth is a shortish par 4 by today's standards, but still enough there to mess with your ball.
Players want to move the tee shot from right to left on this hole because there's some trees on the tee box that'll kind of force you that direction, so driver may not be the play. The second shot, however, that's where it gets interesting. This green absolutely belongs in a skate park. This has more humps and bumps and wobbles in it. It is a very cool design.
Good shot there, Beamer. Playing this shot from 120 yards. 3 strokes off the lead. And choosing the 8-iron here. Look at the line on this one. Get in the hole. And he's safely on the green.
Looking for back-to-back birdies here, Luke.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
Setting up from about 130 yards out.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Okay, time to return to the action. Well, good chance to take it even deeper here. This putt's for 4 under.
This for a birdie run.
Nice one. 4th birdie of the day. And with that, he'll move to 4 under par. The leader now has a 1-stroke advantage. The 6 is a tremendous par 4. Plenty of golf hole, this one.
Water all the way down the left-hand side, so that's going to shove your tee shot out to the right, which will make that second shot so much longer. Not much to this green. It's fairly flat, but finding it in 2, well, that's a tall order.
That's a nice-looking tee shot, that one. From around 170 yards here, 2 strokes off the lead. Oh, this one should find the surface. Good shot, this. Oh, that's great. It just missed the hole. Oh, this would be a good putt to make. And with it, a share of 3rd spot. And now to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Looking really good. That was a narrow miss. And with that hole behind us, let's have a look at the contenders and the pretenders. The 7th provides a great opportunity if you can get a good driveway. This par 5's a lovely hole.
There are two menacing bunkers on this hole. The far one, the one right in the middle of the fairway, it looks like a zit from the back tee box. That is not the place to be.
Well, that's a handy shot. Rich, New Orleans, or should I say Nolans. How good is it here to be on the Bayou? This is a special week. It's a great eating week and a real festival atmosphere.
It is, and it's hosted on a golf course that provides plenty of fireworks as well. What a cool design this is. It's wide open off the tee, but then the greens are minuscule in size, and they have these little runoff areas where it doesn't look like you're going to be in much trouble, but you start missing a couple of greens in a row, and you start getting these head scratching. Well, do I bump it in there? Do I flop it on the green? Do I take it low, high, medium, bump it into the... I mean, you have so many different ways of playing shots around these greens that you can outthink yourself. And I think that's what happens with a lot of these players, is that usually you have one option when you miss a green. Here, you got a whole lot of them. So this golf course grabs your attention, especially around the greens, which makes it quite difficult for a lot of these players.
Well, good move there. Anything north on the leaderboard's always pleasant. The 8th is a short par 4, Rich, and modern players are starting to try to drive this green.
They are, although I don't quite see it that way. It's such an easy second shot if you just lay it up short of those fairway bunkers down the left-hand side. You're not going to have much more than a flip sand wedge, gap wedge maybe, to a green that once again has a lot of movement to it.
Yeah, that'll work. That's fine.
Going for less club here.
A great shot here at the 8th, and a chance for birdie. Just a tiny putt is all that remains. He's currently sitting in first place. The front 9 finishes in a unique style, a par 3 of 210 yards length.
This is actually a par 3 on the card, but most players look at it as a par 4 because there is nothing simple about this hole. If you bail out to the right, you're going to fall off into a low area where it's nearly impossible to chip it up close without taking a risk. So most players are just resigned to making 4 and moving on.
Outstanding approach shot.
That would be back-to-back birdies for this player.
8 feet to the cup.
Looking for another birdie here.
And mark it down. That's birdie number 7 on the scorecard.
Gotta like it. 2 in a row. He's feeling it. This would be a momentum saver here, getting this up and down.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
Now, who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
Don't know about you, Rich, but I'm getting my palms sweaty in the booth just thinking about this player's position with 9 to play.
Well, keep your hands to yourself. But yes, this player is definitely dialed in at the moment.
The back 9 begins with a shortish par 4, Rich, a chance to make a birdie out of the gate.
Yes, it is. Drives want to be favored down the left-hand side as there's some nasty bunkers over there on the right. This green is a dippity-doo, I would say. It starts off high, low in the middle, and comes up high in the end.
Pretty good shot there. This one is chewing fiber.
Well, got some sort of streak going on here. Greens in regulation. What a statistic.
It's amazing to see how good this player is in full flow.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's happy, just came off a birdie.
time for the second shot at the 10th. That's tidy. So with another hole behind us, let's take a look at the leaderboard. Our current leader is up by 3 shots. The par 5 11th, very gettable if, Rich, you can avoid that monster tree about 100 yards out.
Exactly. Tee shots, once again, you're threading it between a couple of bunkers, but the second shot, there's a tree about 75 yards short of this green, and you've got to figure out a way around it. Do you draw it around it? Do you hit a fade around it? What do you do? No easy task for any of these players. Green sits above the player just a little bit, and again, has a lot of movement in it.
Handy effort, that one. Second shot here on the 11th. And here we are with the third shot. Now a 3-shot lead over the field. What a shot! Almost went in the bucket. You liked that, didn't you? Henny, you've had the chance to have a look over this one?
Setting up this putt 10 feet from the cup.
Short game has been absolutely fantastic today.
Okay, steady now. Well, this would be a good one to make. It's for par. Yeah, well holed. Let's move on to the next. And this is quality play, still on top of the leaderboard. Well, the 12th is certainly one of the stronger holes on the back 9. This par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
You want to try and hug the left-hand side as best you can to shorten up the hole as much as you can, but still avoid that bunker if at all possible. Second shot, the green up there sits a little bit caddy corner to the players, so working the golf ball in there for left to right for your second shot would be the play.
Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
And tidy looking shot, that one. Well, that's beautifully judged.
Of all the shots that I like the most, that one ranks right up there.
What kind of shot are they facing here, Henny?
He's looking at perhaps 175, I'd say. Wow, that one was a fairway splitter.
Looks to be going with the 6-iron. How about that, Rich?
How about that, Luke? Absolutely. In there close. Good look at birdie coming up.
In she goes. Let's head to the next. Leading by a couple after that hole. Rich, the 13th is a short par 4, but a really good one, depending on how much you want to take off.
There's really no real reason to go right at the green, Luke, with a tee shot, even if you have the power to get there, because you just can't stop it on the green. If anything, you want to hit it out to the right, where your next shot is going straight up the green. This is a very flat green, but is perched well above the fairway. It's a wonderful birdie opportunity.
Well played, mate.
Oh, look at this. Right down the throat. Oh, you beauty. An eagle.
Oh, beautiful little pitch shot down the hill. Thank you. Gets it to go. Great shot.
He sits in first position. Well, for all the opportunities 13 provides you, you don't get too many here at the par 3 14th. It's a beast.
As easy of a birdie opportunity as the 13th was, 14, yeah, not so much here. Even though the green is quite large in size, it's difficult to hit with a long iron.
Looks like they've got the 5-wood. A wonderful shot into 14. It sets up another look at birdie. And that's a poor lie. Will he be able to get out of here?
Looks like they have a bad lie here in the sand.
And now to Bubba Watson.
Who'd have thought we'd see this? He is behind his rival. Can he do the catching up that's necessary?
7 feet to the cup. Looking good. Oh, how about that one? So no change on the leaderboard for this player after that hole. The 15th is certainly no cakewalk either. A par 4 measuring just under 500 yards.
This is the time where you need to have the best drive of the day. Take it out to the right, avoid the bunkers down the left-hand side. And the green, once again, it's got some movement into high spot in the front, a low area, and then a high area in the back. When the pin's all the way back, good luck making 4.
Do you like the view from where you're standing, Henny?
Setting up here from about 175 yards. Had a fantastic drive.
Opting for the 5-iron. That's a great shot here at the 15th. It sets up a look for birdie.
Luke, nothing gets past you. Yes, this kid is a stud.
And that's back-to-back birdies as we head down the stretch.
Woo, that is some pretty good breathing room. Out in front by a bunch.
Still in the lead now after that hole.
3 holes remaining. This is what it's all about. Time to see who is going to get it done.
Well, as we approach the final holes here at TPC Louisiana, the short par 4 16, Rich, it's a good one, but also a challenging one.
Only the brave will take driver out on this short hole. Long irons, hybrids, fairway woods down the left-hand side is just fine.
This one is right down the pipe. Ooh, just skimmed the hole, that one. That was a beauty. This putt's about 4 feet from the hole.
This is their look at birdie. Yep, tracking well.
Ooh, that looks like a pure stroke. Now let's change gears and head over to Bubba Watson.
He's currently trailing his rival. Let's see what happens here.
Oh, Rich, how good is that? And that'll be a big boost to his standings on the leaderboard.
Our current leader enjoys a 5-shot advantage.
2 holes to go, Luke. Can they hang on?
If you want to win at TPC Louisiana, you've got to hit a couple of very important shots late. The tee shot here at 17, Rich, is one of them.
A tee shot that no player likes to face. Water all the way down the left-hand side. The bailout zone out to the right falls away from the green. No fun whatsoever.
Opting for the hybrid, I think. That's outstanding.
I gotta say, Luke, hole-in-ones are rare, but getting to watch one on TV, yes!
Well, that's certainly worth another look.
I mean, what can you say about a shot like this? This was absolute perfection.
And now to Bubba Watson.
He's 1 stroke behind his rival in this event.
How close was that to going in the hole? Great shot. Our current leader is up by a whopping 7 shots now. The closing hole at TPC Louisiana has water all the way down the right, Rich, but that's not its only issue.
Bailing out to the left, you'll find some menacing bunkers that you want no part of. However, if you find the fairway, going for it in 2 will be very tempting.
This one looks to be heading for the sanctuary of the fairway. Well, the equation's pretty simple. If you chip this in, you'll win the event. How close was that to going down? Oh, that was tidy. That should ensure the up and down.
You better believe it is great stuff to watch.
Rich, it's time you and I went down to Bourbon Street because we've just crowned our Zurich Classic of New Orleans champion.
This player taking a big bite out of the Big Easy with this win at the Zurich Classic of New Orleans.
Well, they came, they saw, and they conquered. They took down a fierce rival, and that's a victory they should be proud of, Henny.
Yes, Luke, we doubted them, but they got the job done and they took down their hero. The rivalry is theirs and theirs alone, and they can boast about this on social media for, well, weeks now.
Well, that was a thrilling day, and on behalf of myself, Luke Elvey, Rich Beam, and all the hard-working folks at 2K Sports, thanks for your company. We look forward to the next time you join us.